Hey Taurus, what's going on? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Hope you're all having a great day. Yes, I'm a bit late with Sagittarius season. Welcome to Sagittarius season. I'm also going to be doing Scorpio season recap for all signs because I have missed that. I've definitely been on all of the personal readings that I needed to do for all customers and clients. I'm going to still remain that way. Just I kind of ran into some stuff and had to deal with a lot of things. I'm just going to leave it at that. So I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm not in my studio space right now because woo-wee, going into that would be like walking into the Swiss Alps. Where are the boots? Yes. It is a lot. It definitely is. Okay, I'll stop here. I'm being told to stop here. At the bottom of the deck, you have Victory and Ambition upright. This is really awesome. I love seeing this. A lot of you guys are going to be ascending to take action on proving your worth to something or someone. Okay. Very interesting. Coming in sevenfold in the interest of balance. Sevenfold, seven house, Libra. In the interest of balance. This says, I'm compassionate and I'm cruel. Very balanced. I'm the one who's praised and the one despised. You're focusing on rebalancing your energy, your emotions, psychologically how you think about things, your logic. You're also balancing your logic because sometimes even logic can get in the way, or the type of logic that you have can get into the way of your ambition. And you don't want that, especially if you want to reach a point of victory in life, okay? The three sections I'm pulling out for this season are going to be career, business, and personal. Business covers those who own a business, freelancers, creatives, all of us. Yes. So let's see what comes out. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Okay, first I'm going to be clarifying the career section because that's what I'm going to be going over right away. Oh, I like it. Okay. It looks to me so far like... Oh, before I get into that, let me pull up the first card. The card for the career sector is Mountain, which is the card of challenge, upright, coming in eightfold, infinite energy and infinite action, or the eternal loop, if you will. By the way, thank you, Lulu, with House of Ocean, for that reference. Very cool. Awesome. Right here, you're pretty much having a challenge because you're trying to expand upon something that is obscure. You may be involved in like some type of profession that is not very well known, or maybe not respected as much as it should be for what it is. And you're going through challenges trying to make people see the value of not just what you do, but the value of the industry that you are a part of, if that makes any sense, or perhaps the value of the company that you're involved in. Maybe you are in HR, you're a headhunter, and you're looking to hire people, and you're trying to make them see the value of the company that you're working for, right? Eventually you want them to work for, that type deal, because you see their talent, you see their value, so you want them to in exchange, see the value of your company. And you're having a hard time of trying to talk people into understanding what the value of the company that you work for is exactly in its full spectrum. That's going to take some marketing skills on your part, by the way. Even though you are not an entrepreneur or freelancer, this is the career section. You still have to employ those skills here. And I definitely see it because this is another 8 card. Infinite energy, infinite action. This is about rising up to the occasion of meeting a new type of discipline, Saturn. And the new type of discipline is understanding exactly how you're going to mix marketing in with your current job description in order to convince people, persuade people into seeing the value of what it is that you do, of what it is that the company does. And that definitely takes a lot of strength on your part. This says, what you see outside of you, you see inside of you. It is visible and it is your garment. Make sure to be clear of what it is that you do see going on within your company, how it works, why it's positive, what the mission is, why it is good to work for the company, that sort of thing. What value your industry or what your company, what it brings to the table. Okay, as far as the bigger picture goes economically. Like, you have to think both small and big at the same time, and that can pose a challenge onto you as far as communication is concerned. But I think that you'll be able to make it through with that. Try not to be too deep when it comes to describing the obscurities of what it is that you do for a living, your company, etc., your industry, how it affects the economy. Wait for them to come on board first to describe all that, okay? And definitely don't be selling people on dreams. Leave that be, let that go. Because Neptune reversed is here as well. Don't be selling people on dreams. Neptune just turned direct. Bad idea. Leave it be. However, take action, Mars conjuncting with the moon. Take action on a more genuine emotional level. Find out what it is that these people that you're trying to hire are looking for in company. What fulfills them? What are their pain points? What are they looking to do? How are they looking to grow within a company in general or within their profession? And how can you conjunct that with the company that you work with? Therein lies the answer of how to market it. Okay, there it is. Boom. There it is. I love it. If you're in a position to where you're training people, you're going to have to save up your strength and your health. Get plenty of rest. Don't stay up nights worrying too much about how you're going to train these people. You already know the policies, procedures, standards, how everything operates, obviously, because you're training the person. Otherwise, you would not be entrusted with that information, but you are. Don't worry about it. You already have that information. Keep it light, but keep it succinct. Don't pour too much emotion into the person. More so, pour more, like transmute your emotion into the importance of the job description and making that person understand why it is important to fill those shoes. All right, moving forward. Excuse me. My nose is going like crazy. I'm so sorry. Moving on to the business section. This is interesting. First card coming up is Mother of Fire upright. Again, it's about obscurities because we have Pluto here conjuncting North Node energy, which is in Cancer up until June. Yes, emotional obscurities, but more so toward the creative perspective and aspect. Say if you're involved in a less than creative industry like information technology, okay, and you're trying to figure out how to make it more creative so that it's pleasurable for you, as well as how to make it more creative to render something more desirable to anybody who is using the interface that you are designing, finding bugs on, etc. IT, I swear it's huge. Goes down the line. Anyway, how can you make that creative for the user? And how can you also make it a creative experience for yourself? You might be involved in a quote-unquote less than sexy industry or job function. And you get bored easily, right? You know, it's not as aesthetically pleasing as other things might be. So you're trying to employ creative problem solving here by figuring out exactly what makes it creative. Okay, here you within the symbology you have door opening. Okay, by you figuring out this obscurity, you're able to open the door to not only a new way of seeing things and how people will see things, but how people will see you as you present this thing that seems so ordinary or so scientific and boring, right? No, maybe it's not. Uncover that. It's very beautiful. Clarifying. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I think this kind of connects with some of the things that were said within the career sector, because in order to run a business in any way, shape, or form that you are here in this section, right? You have to understand your job functions. I see something in tandem with, if I can find it, the card at the bottom of the deck. Victory and ambition upright, coming in sevenfold. It's about balance. The three clarifiers here as a collective message to me is saying that people aren't exactly going to see the options that they have at first until you present them to them. Otherwise, they won't be receptive to what it is that you are presenting. They do, however, see that you are an honest business person who is about expansion and is about moving forward. You're really about the innovative process, and that's how you manifest it, and that's how it manifests here in perfect balance. These two things are happening in perfect balance here, okay? Virgin and receptivity inverted. Okay, this is the Virgo card. You're not being as analytical as you normally would, which is good, because you're supposed to be showing the more creative or aesthetically pleasing side of whatever it is that you are trying to communicate about, what you're trying to convey here as an honest business owner, right? In the interest of expanding, moving forward, innovating, okay? You're creating an opportunity here. Very powerful. By the way, very powerful. All in perfect balance. These two things are exactly how the situation is going to manifest. This meets the card that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, even though this is an Earth card and it's coming in twofold, the options that they don't see right away are presented in a different way, in a more creative way, in a more aesthetically pleasing way, as I said, right? In order to balance things out so that people see what it is that you are working on diligently, putting value into. Why is it valuable? What you're putting value into. Why are you valuable? Because people don't just do business with business, they do business with people. Why are you also valuable? See? You know, people want to know this. Okay, victory and ambition upright, coming in sevenfold, 7th house Libra. Right here, scales. Hello! Yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. Also within the career sector. You see that loop right there? You see that figure 8? Yeah, that's right. Challenges. Strength and health. We already know what that is. Okay, moving forward. And it is all about moving forward. Expand upon what it is, or rather expound upon what it is that you have in front of your face and present it in a different way. Creative problem solving. Moving forward, bringing the obscurities to light without being so boring about it. Yeah, absolutely. It's about balancing all of that out. Go through everything that you already have and learn how to present it in a different way, because what you already do have is valuable. You just have to show people this. Oh, love it. Guys, that is so freaking powerful. I love it. It's beautiful. Third card. Third section. Third sector. Your personal life. Son of Water upright, which is denoting emotional maturity. Something is lighting the fire under your butt right now. Okay, I know that the moon is underneath the fire symbol here, but it's actually the other way around right now. You're coming together with something that you had not in a long time, or with a person that you had not in a long time, to work things out, to reconcile, or to embrace this person in a way that you had not embraced them before. Because you have emotionally matured to a certain level now to where you can. Interesting. Clarifiers off that. Okay. Beautiful. Interesting. Alright, so what I'm getting from the clarifiers is this is coming from a place of healthy desires. Okay, it is not unhealthy. When it is upright, it's absolutely healthy. It's beautiful. It's about moving forward. Again, North Node energy, which is going to be in Cancer up until June. Excuse me. Yeah. You also have Uranus here. So it's really about expounding upon something in a way that you had not before. You're working in your highest more toward during the day instead of at night on this person's situation, place, etc. Okay? And instead of doing everything by the light of the night, okay, the moonlight, you're doing it during the day. You're doing things with pride now, more confidence. Okay, instead of going inward and hiding yourself now, you're kind of coming out to the forefront and you're letting people know who you are in a healthy way with your healthy desires. This is how things are going to manifest, should you choose to do things that way. Things are going to be happening quite compassionately with empathy. But you also have Saturn here. It has a semblance of discipline to it. It's not just all over the place, okay? There's definitely a structure here to it, which may or may not be your thing, but, you know, once you come to this point of emotional maturity, you'll understand why it exists and why it needs to exist. This is also how you're going to be expanding. You're going to be expanding upon the understanding of why discipline is, or certain types of discipline are needed within certain situations, with certain people, etc. So that you can not only develop, but maintain healthy personal relationships in your life. I just want to grab one more clarifier for that. Boom! Ultimate judgment. This is something that you do have to go through. No, it is not binding. But it does call you to be still for long enough to understand how you can actually walk in your truth with pride and not be so insecure about yourself, so that this can manifest exactly how it manifests. Stay still long enough, if and when need be, to see these things that you need to work on within yourself, so that you can reconcile differences and move forward in a healthy way. Taurus, I enjoy doing this reading for you. If you need a personal reading done, let me know. I'm always here. And yes, even though I am not always on time with general readings, this is only the second time I'm tardy this entire astral year. But I'm always on top of it with personal readings. That's a definite. I don't care what's going on in my life. So, check out the information in the description. Feel free to leave your comments. Thank you so much for your patience. Blessed be.